Hey, let's just talk about what's been on my mind, and let's get into this. Hey guys, it's your boy Carl coming back at you. Hey, I just wanted to do this video. You know, I've been hearing a lot of former Americans, and I use the term former, that are living in the Philippines, really bad mouthing the politics here. First of all, I will lay this out. Yes, you might be an American citizen still, but you're on a K-13 visa. No, it's 13A visa, sorry. 13A visa, which is a marital visa. You're on an SSR visa. You basically don't want to be here no more. So, for you to judge and say what's going on here and have your opinion, you have none anymore. Me, I split time between here and the Philippines. So yeah, I have to deal with the bullshit that's occurring in this country, left and right, of division. They're dividing themselves. Democrats and Republicans are dividing themselves. Do I personally think we're going to see something? Yeah, I think we're going to see a friggin' civil war bust off. It's the way it's going because you got one group that wants to give everybody that's illegally here more rights than their own citizens that are voting for them, and they're voting for them is stupidity on their part. So, I think they're jackasses. I know this isn't really normally a topic, I talk about budgets in the Philippines, but it's kind of a cross between, because I just been watching some videos lately, and I've been just hearing so many people just bad-mouthing how bad the United States is. You know what? I'm going to say this, and I'm going to tell everyone, shut the fuck up about it. Sorry for the cussing, but if the United States wasn't one of the greatest places to live, why the fuck would you want to stay here? Why would you not want to leave? Me? I do want to leave. I just have a few more years till I'm retired. When I retire, it's hasta la vista, United States, hello Philippines, full time, permanent. I've already spoke to my wife. When I pass, I want to be buried in the Philippines. I don't want to be here in the United States anymore. Me, I don't think the country's bad. I think it's the politicians that are bad. Whether they're Democrats or Republicans. They're just getting worse and worse. Because the Democrats are giving minority groups, not referring to blacks and Hispanics, but the minority of the people, giving them more say than, somebody that's, somebody that's the majority. They're always trying to take up this big cause for the minority, which, you know what, no offense, that's why we have a democracy. The votes win. It's stupidity on a part to be always siding for the minority, because the minority is not always right, and neither is the majority. My video is split down the middle. I believe both ways. There are some things I believe in that the one side's going with, and some things I believe the other side's going with. Do I believe that illegals should be here and have the right to vote and get more privilege than an American citizen? Friggin' hell no. Hell no. You know, here's the story. I've been trying to get my wife here. It is so friggin' tough to get her here. The hoops I have to jump through, the amount of money it's gonna cost me for all the applications and visa, process. It's just so crazy. And what gets me is I pay the first application fee and submit it. If it gets rejected because I filled it out wrong, I lost the money. And the last time I was looking at it was $780. Well, I don't know about you guys. I don't have $780 just to keep throwing away if I fill it out wrong. I can go to one of these agencies that will help you, but they're through the roof too. But I will sooner or later get it done, get her here, and let her see what it's like here. Yes, it's a great country, but it's a stupid country at itself. If we're going by the age of this country of being only 250 years old, we're in like the teen stage, the rebellion stage. We're too many assholes. When you're young and you're a teenager, you're just an ass half the time. You think you know everything when you don't. So I just figure I'd rant and complain about that and just tell all these foreigners that are American citizens that live in the Philippines, y'all just need to shut up about politics here. Because you got no say in the Philippines for politics, and you are no longer here. You have no say. Because I'm going to be honest, you can't really vote, because when you ask for the absentee ballot, by the time you get it in the Philippines, probably the election's over. So you're not voting anymore. You're done. You have no voting rights whatsoever unless you're coming back to the United States every year, and you're coming when it's election season to vote. Other than that, you have no say. So shut up about what this guy's doing and what that guy's doing. You got no friggin' say. Mind your fucking business. Do your own shit. Worry about your life there because you're choosing to live there. If you don't like it, and I'm going to state this, Americans have the most freedom of any country in the world to travel to where they want to go. So if you don't like it there, get the fuck out of there and come back here so you can voice your opinion and maybe change something. But you're living there, staying there, you got no fucking say. And I am so sorry I am cursing, but it really, really ticked the shit out of me, because that's just all I'm hearing. I'm either hearing them badmouth the Philippines about this, that, and everything else, or they're bad-mouthing the United States. Shut up about it. Do your shit. Be yourself. So guys, I'm going to kill this video right here. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Let me know. I'm really not somebody that talks politics, but I'm going to, my next video will go back to bashing, not just kidding, but talking about what's going on in my life, my wife's life, and what I feel is going on in the Philippines. So guys, please hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and please share and comment. I actually do read the comments. I'm very bad at replying to a lot of them, but please, take the chance, take a look, and I'll see you guys on the next one.